Welcome to my brother's YouTube channel. What you are seeing here is the 2019 Toyota Vios. Right, in the front, you get a contrasting bumper between white and black, DRL lights here, and HID. Front design is quite nice. I personally quite like it compared to the current Vios. This is the 1.5 mid-spec, and you get 15-inch rims on it. And this is how the back looks like. I quite like this design though. It's a compact city car. Now on the inside you see it's all black. Here you get scratchy plastics, which is common in this price range. And the nice touch is here. This is actually soft. This part here, where it's actually quite nice to put your hands during long drive. Now the good thing about this car is that despite being it mid-spec, you get things like auto retractable mirrors, auto up-down, even auto lights, right? So this is the key. There's no push start button whatsoever. You have to manually put the key in. And this is how it looks like when you start the engine. Now, this is the steering wheel. It's polyurethane, but there's no buttons whatsoever to touch. In terms of the cabin, it looks quite nice, with piano black finishing almost everywhere in the cabin, even in the gear lever, as well as the console here. It's actually piano black finishing. As for Cubby Space, you get one bottle holder here, which can easily fit this 600 ml water. This small space here, and mostly are all hard plastics. Two more cup holders here, small place to put the 12-volt socket here, and two more cup holders back here. You get cup holders for each of these seats. This is actually the glove compartment, which is sufficient. Now, as you would have expected, this is not in Malaysia, and we are actually currently in Taiwan, so possibly this would come to Malaysia. The highlight of the car is actually this system, which is quite responsive, right? It's really responsive. However, my only comment is that the volume button should actually be on this side for the driver, but when the steering wheel goes over the other side, it will be good for us. For this mid-spec, you still get manual controls, proper handbrake, not electric one, and the gear lever with sequential shifting. Now this engine is something that we are quite familiar with. It's the 1.5 engine that we currently have on our Vios compared to a CVT with 7-speed. So with this mid-spec, you actually get this MID display. This is the front. Now let's go to the back. As you can see, it's quite spacious. And even after sitting on this is my driving position, and I have more than one palm room. So all in all, this is a nice place. You get more cup holders here, more piano black finishing, and yeah, but there's no rear air vents. So this is to show you what the boot looks like. It's actually very big. As you can see, I have many bags in here, and it should be enough for anyone. Generally, if I were to say, this car is actually quite practical for day-to-day use and the occasional outstation trips. However, this car would not be great if you're traveling with many people and going uphill, but it should be sufficient to reach our highway speeds with no issues. When it's traveling at 110, it only has about 1500 revs. The 12-volt socket only drops to 1 right now, and they actually put it here so that the front and back passenger can actually use it together. As for the infotainment system is quite responsive. However, one thing is that when you turn the FM radio on and you turn it off like this, the music actually doesn't stop. The only way to stop it is actually pressing this button, and it goes off like that. Alright? The driver's seat is actually manually adjusted for backrest, height, as well as the reach. And as usual, if you like videos like this and more to come, please subscribe and click on the notification button. Till next time, bye.